What's up, everybody? Welcome back to On Tilt, the Alien Tabletop RPG, where I get to kill players with no remorse because the dice did it, not me. Thank you all for joining us. I have an amazing cast of creatives here, and as you can see, we have a new face joining the fray. So we're going to real quick head around the virtual table here and let everybody talk about where they can be found and cool stuff they got going on, if this is such a thing. If not, then feel free to just give a little blurb about your character for this evening. Nothing too crazy, just give us a little something, something, and we'll pass it on. I'll let you all pass it to the next person, so just pick somebody at random. And we're going to start with the new face. Let's welcome Darth Caustic. Welcome.
Hey, everybody. I'm Ryan. I go by Darth Caustic on all socials. You can find me here on Shattered Tabletop, now playing in this lovely, totally safe Aliens campaign. Also being the face for Vector Volt on our, wow, the name now escapes me. I am so sorry. Cyberpunk game. You can catch me on Matching Nord on the Vampire the Masquerade game, and a partner with both of these leveled channels, the Dark Domain RPGs, where I like to tell scary stories with my friends, which will be streaming a vampire one shot on Thursday.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you. It's a pleasure having you here. And I can't wait. And our Cyberpunk game is Project Dawnport. So that's a setting by G9, who is 1/3 of the Magical Mists group that we also collaborate with. So that's a lot of fun to be in that one. Let's see. Who should we go for next? Let's go with Juniper.
That's me. I'm Juniper. I'm linen and spice most places on the internet. I play here on Shattered Tabletop Gaming quite a bit. I would say probably most Sundays I play here in various different rotating campaigns, and also in a Call of Cthulhu game, which is I think on the fourth Friday of every month or something. It's on Fridays anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, you can also find me playing in a shit ton of campaigns on Mastery Nord, which I'm not going to list out because there's too many of them. But I will put my link tree in the chat if you want to go and check what games I'm in on there. Tonight I am playing Susanna, who is our ship scientist, who probably knows a little bit too much about the illegal alien trade situation going on behind the scenes. Then she knows more than she's letting on, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to pass it over to Phoebe, our teen medic.
What up? I'm Sarah. I play Phoebe Lugo on here. On the original one, I was just a teen, and then some tragic stuff happened, and she became a medic. Yeah, it's really been a blast, and I was there for death and whatnot or two. This one gets really, really wild. But yeah, that's pretty much me. I'm gonna pass it off to Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt. I play Liam, the roughneck mechanic of the group. Former golden retriever, now black cat energy having mechanic. A bit dark-sided these days after death and destruction. I'm also on Cricchio Greedo, which is another Shattered tabletop campaign, very anime-inspired shenanigans, much lighter than what you're going to see tonight. And yeah, that's what I got. Passing it to Tim.
Hi, I'm Tim. I play Corporal Deacon, our Marine, on this Misfit crew. For the most part, most of the games I end up playing end up being more Alien Universe stuff. I'll be playing in one in the Dark Domain with Dark Caustic coming up here next month. And, welcome to the game. It would be really cool if you could see somebody die. I keep trying. He won't let me.
That's actually Saturday. Damn,
Yep.
March is that.
Good old trauma llama. But Carl, that kills people. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ray. I will be the Arc Master or storyteller this evening. I do most of the DMing on Shattered Tabletop Gaming, but we're slowly getting more DMs into the fold. As Juniper had said, we've got every fourth Friday, there's the Call of Cthulhu game, which is ran by the amazing Super Gets, aka Mike. He does a really great job at weaving a tale, even though we try to derail it as hard as possible. Let's see, what do I got? So on occasion throughout the show, I may need some roles from chat, so I'll be calling out for that. And super easy, you just type in !D6 for this game. It's just !D6, and chat will roll, and I'll use that at some point. I'll do something cool with it. If you just roll randomly, I'll make a note of it, and I'll just have that on standby. It's important to note that there is like a cooldown on it. So if two people try to put it in at the same time, only one will go through. Just give it a few seconds, try again, and it'll pop up. The other lovely thing that I want to promote is our brand new improved Chaos Flux. It's one of the more expensive options for our channel redeems. But basically, it's 100 items of wild magic, if you can relate it to anything. So all kinds of shenanigans will ensue. So go ahead and give that a try if you get some points racked up. There's one that I just recently started. I don't have the page for it yet. Basically, it's a redeem where the player is only allowed to speak in lines from a page of a book. And it can be anything from, smut fantasy to Highlights magazine. It can really be any kind of, and you can only speak in lines from that book for, I think it's 5 minutes. So I got to get pages together for that. It's going to be a lot of terrible, terrible fun.
That sounds
Stuff.
amazing.
It's gonna be good. I think I worked that into the Chaos Flux table, so I think it's like one of the higher rolls. But I do know that, or at least I'm pretty sure I set if we get a 100 on the roll for the wild magic, we actually get to roll twice, and you get 2 cool effects. So that'll be fun. Good times. But anyway, I digress. Let's jump into our alien game. When last we left our intrepid crew of the On Tilt, you all had returned to the ship, and you had basically had on your plates a decision to make. If you wanted to work with De Laurentiis or just keep out going on your own. Let me turn on some ambient music because it's probably going to mess up my microphone. So we need to give it a few seconds to like kind of fix itself. But hopefully not, because I had it going beforehand. Yeah. Am I still sounding okay? I don't sound like super weak, watery.
Up. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll fix itself.
There you
Yep.
go. Now
Good
we're
now.
good.
You're
There
good.
we go. So I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it just needs a second to think.
Weird.
Anyhow.
Needed a buffer.
You gotta wake up the hamster.
Is that a Chaos Flux? That sounds dirty. All right, so all of you, with the exception of Emilio, you are on the ship discussing where to go next. And I'm going to kind of take control for just a second. Obviously, this is something that requires the entire crew to be involved. So all of you head to the crew station to find the pilot of the ship, Ash. Unlike normal, the door to the crew station is wide open. It's not locked shut like normal.
Hold me, mommy. I'm scared.
Susanna, no, I'm kidding.
Come here.
Never knew
Susanna
you
just
felt
like
that way, dog.
punches him in the arm like full blast. Like,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think I guess Liam will walk forward with a bigger wrench as he has in whatever pocket he has.
You go, Liam. We
Kinda.
got you back.
Peeks around the corner.
Okay. You peek around the corner, and you just see a immaculate crew station, just like Ash liked it. All the screens are perfectly polished up, no dust to be found anywhere, no more blood and goop all over the keys on the main station. It looks perfect in here, and it even smells nice.
What's it smell like?
It smells like
That new
one of them
coffee smell.
them artificial Christmas tree.
Right.
Very nice.
Okay, I'll take a tentative step inside. As light as big old Liam can move.
Oh,
Yeah, very that.
As you step in, you can hear like the creak of metal as your foot steps down. Like it's so quiet in here that is obnoxiously loud. And taking a peek around as you get a little bit closer into the room, you can see a handwritten note left on the main console.
I guess I'll go pick it up. When's the last time anyone's seen paper? Like paper?
last time I used
mean,
the toilet, Liam.
Ash has that notebook, that physical paper notebook that he carries around. But honestly, that's the first paper I've seen in a long time.
I guess I'll unfold it or start to read from it.
I didn't know we knew origami.
Reading over the paper, you see basically it says, "To the crew. While I appreciate the time that you've allowed me to spend as your pilot, a new opportunity has arisen. It's not that I don't enjoy being your pilot, but there are mysteries in the universe that I need to solve. I have gotten a lead on some pretty dark stuff. Don't worry, I'll let Susanna know what I find out.
Mm.
I hope you all do not have too much trouble finding a new pilot. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers. Ash."
Shit.
I didn't even know he could write.
Oh, it's like written in calligraphy and cursive simultaneously.
Glitter pen.
It smells faintly of strawberry.
When did he start caring what his scent was?
Right?
I don't know if we ever really knew him.
Well, that's left us with a bit of a dilemma, hasn't it? Accurate.
Now I know it's from him.
Yep. Oh,
That's right. There we go. Now I know who I'm talking to. Well, Phoebe flew the shuttle just fine.
Phoebe, can you fly the on tilt?
Here's the book.
I
It's a
mean,
little bigger than a shuttle.
I could try, but
Here's the user manual. You got 15 minutes.
Why?
That's how she became the medic.
yes.
If that's okay, it actually is. If it's okay with you, Phoebe, I think I'd probably rather that we go and try and actually find a trained pilot. I mean, absolutely, if you want to give it a shot or train under somebody,
Mm-mm.
totally happy with that. But
Yeah, let's go find one. I don't.
okay, glad we're in agreement there.
Phoebe's quickly turning into that character that took level 1 in every class as
Yeah.
a joke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No kidding. You just slap the old crew chief label back on it, you know?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What
So,
do we do?
where do we
Mhm.
start?
I mean, possibly Mr. De Laurentiis might have a lead on a pilot, although that, I guess, indebts us to him more than I would like to be involved, but it's a possibility.
I mean, or we can just go into town and see if anybody's looking for a job. Instead of potentially getting some mole from De Laurentiis.
That part.
I
So
agree.
the closest bar to
what's
the
with the
spaceport.
paranoia?
What paranoia? It's not paranoia when it's true.
Mhm. Mhm.
Great.
Yeah. Oh
No,
my
we don't
Hell
do
yeah.
it. You're our guy.
I feel like that was a glimpse into Emilio.
Oh,
How dare you?
this like 8 foot tall, skinny Nosferatu folds
This-
himself into the pilot seat.
This crew ever been to Mexico?
Oh.
You should see the ships in Tijuana.
Like scuttles in across the ceiling and then
Ooh.
drops down into the seat. Like what have we done?
Oh,
Ray, you just gave me goosebumps. I live in a place that has big fuck off spiders that do
Okay.
exactly fucking that. So
You
That's-
choose to do
That's
that.
true. That's true. That's true. That you live in the land of pilots that
dropped out of the ceiling. Yep.
beautiful.
yeah. I think I don't know, maybe the bar closest to the spaceport would probably have the most pilots. They don't like to walk very far, typically.
They do fly for a living. Yeah, let's go get some drunk dude and fly our ship. Sounds like a plan.
Well, to be quite honest, Deacon, if I was to be looking for you, that's where I'd be looking.
She kind of has a point.
Burn!
Let's go find ourselves a pilot.
All right. The crew disembarks the On Tilt once again. So we're going to put a pause on that scene. Emilio, only because I cannot remember the name of this planet to save my life. I don't even know if we had it in any of the notes anywhere.
It'd
think
be
it was-
Juniper's note.
Isn't this a space station?
I'll look it up in while stuff's going on and see if I can get it for you.
Yeah, I want to say it was it wasn't like a name, it was like a jumble of numbers. But anywho,
Oh, so like 2/3 of the universe. Got it.
yeah, exactly. So Emilio, what does a day for you look like?
Well, if Emilio doesn't have work, he's probably gambling. Just because he's that like live balls to the wall. Like if I got it, burn it. If I stole it, drive it like I did. What are they gonna do? Kill me? They can't afford to kill me. So yeah, if it's shady and he can make money, he's probably there.
Okay, all right. So then, what I'm gonna say, given that information, is to kind of tie things together at least a little bit. Is you happen to know a businessman who comes to this port pretty frequently and likes to sell less than legal goods. His name is Mr. De Laurentiis. He's one of those kind of people that doesn't really like. There's no real way to contact him. He contacts you, kind of thing.
Hate that for him.
He likes to deal mainly with synthetics, like the newest models of androids and things of that nature. And quite often he sells extraterrestrial biological items. Most recently, he's been selling these strange pod Like they look like eggs, but they're like pods. Luckily, nothing terrible has happened with this as of yet, but that's what he does. So you know who De Laurentiis is. He's probably hired you to fly some shady things every now and again, kind of deal. But for now, you're hanging out in the casino. You know, slot machines everywhere. There's like a central roulette table, a couple blackjack tables. You're just kind of going through the motions, and with Princess Hammer's roll of a 6, the house is taking everything you own.
Well, it happens.
So with money quickly dwindling,
All right. Time for a break. Let's go spend it on booze instead.
now
Good
booze is the game that you can't lose.
I mean,
They
even if you do, maybe you don't remember. Still a win.
win-win. And while you're gambling, they're doing the typical. They're bringing the tray around and giving free drinks so that people get drunk and keep spending. More than enough people in here have completely lost everything. They're like crying in the corner. Like, this is it. This is my life now.
Mm-hmm. And that's how you end up working for the company.
Exactly. So you get a whole mess of drinks, and you're feeling pretty good at this point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say, let me get me some dice here real quick. Okay. You get a message saying that Mr. De Laurentiis is in need of a pilot. He is offering $10,000. 10K dollar bucks.
10K dollar buck Uno reverse cards. Well, yeah. Well, we probably lost about $1,000. Let's go replace it and add a 0.
Heck yeah.
Man,
Nah. As long as it's got 1s and 0s, I can do it.
No, it does not convert well to space dollars. It's the most awful conversion rate.
Now, if I remember, it's like the Wei dollar or something stupid like that.
I honestly can't.
that was just
Tim-
credit.
Tim and Matt would know best, but I think in this game they do just call it credits. Wayland Utani dollar bucks. All right. Now, so you're heading off to find Mr. De Laurentiis. He's in like the main space dock. Like everybody knows that he's there right now, but he's getting ready to leave very soon. And as the rest of the crew is wandering through the town or the streets, it's pretty bustling today. There's lots of food smells, bit more activity than usual, and all of you, I'm not even going to have you roll, all of you see stumbling through the street, disheveled and broken, begging people for money and something to eat is Jeff.
Ha! I just say under my breath to everyone, well, isn't that a sight for sore eyes?
Is that Jeff?
I've never met that man before in my life.
I think Liam's gonna follow Deacon's direction with that one and be like, somebody that used to be somebody, I guess.
It doesn't look like anyone to me.
He looks messed up. Like-
Indeed.
Oh, that's right. Phoebe wasn't there for all that. That's right.
That cannot, as much as she tries,
Oh,
wipe
what,
the
Ray?
smile off her face.
Yeah. I mean, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Something bad must have happened to that guy. Oh well, let's go find a pilot.
Does Jeff see us?
Jeff is just kind of like taking in everybody. Like he's asking everybody and anybody, like, please, just $1. I'm so hungry, please. And I'm gonna say he does see you, but he doesn't look at all of you any different than he looks at everyone else.
Okay.
He kind of walks over. His shirt's like half tore off. His pinky's still like snapped the other direction. His knee is all swollen. And he just walks up and he's like, "Can you spare $1, please?"
I'll
Susanna,
give
you
him
gotta
$1. What were you gonna say?
Susanna, you got a clipboard in your bag?
I might do. I take off my bag and look for a clipboard. I've got a clipboard, sure.
I think he just kind of flinches at him with a clipboard, like last. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
he's still in there.
You know what? I will give him $1. I'll hand it to him like this though, like between two fingers. Like, get yourself something nice and warm to eat.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm forever in your debt. If you ever need anything, please, I'll never forget the kindness of a stranger. And he like turns around and kind of like hobbles off on his busted knee that somebody made bend the wrong way.
I feel like I should feel bad about this. I really don't. Oh well.
What the hell was that?
Go about that pilot.
Now,
I know
Phoebe, it is broken and disheveled as this person is. You do know that this is Jeff.
I mean, I know we didn't like Jeff, but damn, he kind of messed up right now. What? Damn,
Honestly,
clipboard man.
given what the
$1?
man was like, I'm not surprised that he was brought low somehow.
Probably messed with the wrong people who knew what they were doing.
With that attitude, it would be easy to piss people off, for sure.
We gave him $1, Phoebe. That's what he asked for. He only ever gets what he asks for.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Phoebe's gonna leave that one alone. She feels like she's missing something.
Just out of curiosity, is $1, which is what I handed him, enough to actually buy something? Or is that
No.
how much? Okay, fair enough. But that's all he asked for.
He got what he asked for.
He definitely seems to be out of sorts. Probably from getting thrown on his head in an alleyway.
Oh, poor dear.
So he continues down the street trying to buy more food or drink or anything really for $1, and it's not going well. You see him just walking down the street going stall to stall, trying his best.
Inflation's been crazy. The price of eggs skyrocketed.
Not these eggs that look like pods.
Nothing could go wrong there. What could
Right.
go wrong? This is fine.
After this exchange, I will say one of you gets like that notification of like somebody looking for a job or somebody looking for people to do a job, like the electronic version of a message board, basically. And I don't know who would be carrying around the pad to do that, but I'll just throw it out there. Basically, De Laurentiis is looking for a few brave folks to go pick up some of his belongings. He has a pilot. He just needs the rest of the crew.
How much is he paying?
$10,000 space buck credits. It's just going to keep getting longer.
Okay.
Is that per person? Or is that
It does
just
not-
like in?
It does not seem to be per person. It's like a 10,000 to split.
Hmm.
Let's go infiltrate a smuggling ring.
I mean, 10,000 isn't a lot. Split, what, 5 ways if you count a pilot. Should we go inquire what he wants done for $10,000?
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna set the price that we're working for a while if we accept just $2,000 each.
Hmm.
Yeah, but there's no reply on the post. He didn't leave any information.
Nope. But luckily, you all know where he is.
We have his phone number too, I think.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess we'll make our way back to where we came from to the dock area.
All right. You all. Yeah, exactly. Yes. You all head back to the spaceport. I haven't seen those in forever. Like, ooh. You all head back to the spaceport and get to De Laurentiis' little hangar area. And it's at this time Emilio comes in from another, like, you're both coming in from different angles kind of thing. All of you see De Laurentiis with like a bunch of other workers scurrying around doing their things. And De Laurentiis just straight up, zero warning or anything, pulls a 9mm out of his coat, puts it to some random guy's head, and blows brain matter everywhere. And then begins like cleaning off the gun because it was like up against the person's head. And he starts cleaning it off very nonchalantly, and a bunch of the other workers like grab the body by arms and start dragging it off.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
So who gets to him first?
It's one of those situations where like you're both like you can see Emilio coming, and you're gonna get there at pretty much the exact same time if you keep up at this pace.
I think Liam kind of slows down to be standing big in the back as usual. These kinds of discussions go.
As we reach De Laurentiis, Deacon will ask, "Do you have some sort of disagreement with it?"
He owes me quite a bit of money. Keeps ditching the cargo every time the law shows up. It's bad business.
Well, dead man can't pay you back.
Dead man can't cost me more money.
We're here to inquire
Oh.
about the personal effect pickup job, but I think we might need hazard pay.
Hazard pay.
You say the
Just-
law keeps showing up.
Is this a shakedown or is this negotiations?
I'd call this negotiation.
The urge to.
Accurate.
Very
Mm-hmm. Chat's on fire today.
Mhm.
So he's like, I mean, I suppose I can throw you an extra 1,000.
Each.
Let's roll for some negotiation. That would be. We'll go empathy and either manipulation or empathy and command. Whoever wants to roll it.
Not me.
That
No
was
way.
like that's
Brooks
pretty
used to be
low.
so good.
I only have 3.
I have
Brooks-
4.
I have 3.
Same.
I have
Got
4.
3. Oh god.
Yeah, I'll
Go,
roll with
Liam.
4.
Liam.
Dead big in the back.
Brooks didn't have empathy. Brooks was an android. Get out of here.
She was able to use command in place of empathy. I got one. One success.
You still got it. You still got
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah. I think
My kids
Liam,
stole mine. I gotta make a new one.
Liam with a serious look goes like, I mean, between the cops making us drop a load early and you shooting someone in the head, it's a pretty hazardous job.
You know, I suppose I can see what you're saying. All right. Tell you what.
Can you also smell the wind?
I think kind of makes his way to the front. I think what we're saying here is, if you want a job done to completion, you pay for it. You get what you pay for. That's no mystery out here.
If you want your happy ending.
Still like,
It's just random, like,
just
like somehow Liam gets like 8 arms and he's just doing that to everybody. Like, you know what? All right. Tell you what, I'll give you 2,000 each extra for hazard pay.
Yeah, sounds good. Negotiations
And-
completed.
I can assure you, 100%, I can promise you that what I need done, you will have 0 interactions with the law.
Perfect.
Yeah, sounds like a clean job.
I like the way that sounds.
He looks over. He's like, "Oh, you must be that pilot I called for."
You must be Mr. D. How's it going?
Liam
He
stepping back
prefers
like Homer
Lauren.
Simpson.
Yeah, into the
I did my part.
Oh, dang! Burn!
Oh no!
Excuse you, I'm at least Timu, thank you.
Oh gosh.
Not quite Sheen, but we're up to Timo at least.
Yeah, like okay quality. It might take a few months to arrive, but you know.
Listen, it's hard to fly when you're drunk, okay?
So
Inspiring.
De Laurentiis kind of looks at you and he's like, "Oh yeah, you'll do nicely." So,
Well, I don't see anybody else walking out, so I think you're stuck with me no matter what.
I suppose that is true. Ex-Marine, right?
Yeah, now if it's got wings, I fly it.
Good. Where I need you to fly is into a old battlefield. See, there was a conflict a while back between some space marines and who knows what. We don't really know what they came in contact with, but what I do know is that there is a lot of valuable stuff that got left behind, and I need somebody who's brave enough and nimble enough to fly through the debris and wreckage to get the crates of weapons that I need.
All right, so yeah, no, I see. You need someone well paid enough to do this job. All right.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, 10,000, you can't shake a stick at that.
I can I think you underestimate what I can shake a stick at.
Did I just hear you offer the pilot $10,000 as well? So us as a team gets 10,000 and the pilot gets 10,000.
That's crazy.
That's quite the pay differential, you realize?
Oh,
Even with the hazard pay thrown in.
yes, I understand. I can see where it may seem like that. However, the pilot is going to have a lot more on their plate than hanging out in the back and going and collecting the salvage.
I take it then that you are also providing your own ship for this, because for that kind of pay, I don't think we should put our own ship at risk, especially if the pilot is given so much bigger priority than us.
You are absolutely correct. You remember that ship that y'all picked up for me?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you'll be taking.
Wasn't it all like beat up?
Yeah.
You can't expect me to send a good ship.
I mean, if you want the salvage coming back, it might be in your best interest.
Oh, so then you're telling me you're not a good pilot.
Oh, I can fly anything, but even flying a garbage can has its risks.
Especially if it needs to be nimble in terms of flying through the debris and wreckage, as you said.
Oh, this thing will turn on a dime. We fixed it up. All of the holes have been patched. I can't have y'all dying out there, because then I won't get my goods. So you have to understand, I have to take care of you at least a little bit, right?
And anything else we happen to find out there is ours to keep.
Oh, sure. I just want the weapons.
Well, what do we think? I turned to the team.
I just carry heavy stuff. I leave the business to y'all.
I think when Deacon says that, Liam goes, "There could be some other weapons on board you might be interested in."
I have no idea what you could be alluding to, sir.
Maybe they have a box of clipboards.
Yeah.
I think we're in.
It's just a crate of 100 clipboards.
Another
all
crate
Lisa
with like towels and bottled water.
It's all Lisa Frank, just like rainbows and sparkles. Scented markers.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to pay for gas at that point or fuel.
No. Ship's all fueled. It's ready to go. It's already programmed with the coordinates. It's even got a mother program uploaded to it. So in the event that this guy bites the big one, at least you can still get back.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I think we're in for the job.
Okay. Sounds good. Tell you what, I'll even sweeten the pot a little bit, because I can see you all aren't ecstatic about the situation. if you can make it back, no. When you get back, I'll give you, depending on the condition of the ship and how much hassle you went through, I suppose I could give each of you another 2,000 on top of it. Yeah. Takes off his boots. 1, 2, 3.
If I'm understanding you correctly, Mr. De Laurentiis, you have just tripled the output that you're paying for this job.
Yep.
Exactly how desperate are you for these weapons?
Extremely. There is some very, very valuable and high yield weaponry on that ship. And I want to get hold of it before the Marines decide to come and collect it for themselves.
Understood. I have one last question. You mentioned that this is an old battlefield, a conflict between the Marines and something unknown. Is there anything known at all about the unknown here?
The only thing that details wise that I received was that they encountered some sort of hunting species. And from what I'm told, it was less of a battle, more of a slaughter. And by slaughter, I mean they took this as a hunt, as some kind of like game for them. Nobody has any record of what they looked like or what they were, only that they came out of nowhere. They hit them fast, they hit them hard, and they were gone.
Can't say I'm too keen on entering an area with that sort of predator around. It's
I see what you did there.
that's quite
Well done. Well done.
that's quite the big ask.
That's why I've tripled the price. I mean, if there's anything still lurking about, I mean, do what you have to do. If you need to use those weapons, I mean, I could always use somebody to test them out. They've been out in space for a while. I'm not even sure they still work. I'm really hoping they do, but
Just above the table, that ship that we brought back, like the shitty one he's sending us out in, there's no weapons on that ship, is there? Like it's not equipped with anything.
nope, it's just bare bones. But it is fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo.
I know. Heaven forbid the players have to run from anything.
I think Liam kind of speaks up. Susanna, if the Colonial Marine ship couldn't do it, I don't think the On Tilt could do it if it came to a fight. I think running is the best option. And if I can avoid damaging the ship I just fixed...
That's a fair point. You, the pilot.
Hey,
have a
you
name?
can call me Emilio.
Emilio, nice to meet you. Susanna. How confident are you of being able to run quickly, given the potential situations we might end up in?
I mean, I was no like 10-minute 2-miler, but I can run.
Sure, why not?
I live my life a quarter of a parsec at a time.
Yeah. All right. I concede. Let's do it.
I think we'll meet you at this shuttle. We gotta go have a montage real quick. And then going back and gear up montage.
Even Rocky got a montage.
Okay, hold on. Let me put the montage. Let me put the montage song on real quick. All right, got the alien montage going. Liam, tell me about your montage.
Buckles, straps, buckles.
Hell yeah!
It's so much buckles. It's crazy. Things getting strapped in. Hardly any Velcro. Buttons. And
Close-up
thing-
ass shot.
yes, yeah. As soon as everything is harnessed in, he has like a rock climbing harness. So it's like a bra for your butt. Everything is cinched and on. It's
Yeah.
Liam carries about 200 pounds of equipment with him on these excursions. So he's like all set up and then just glasses.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
They're like lower down. Oh my gosh, amazing.
And then has to take it halfway back off because he forgot deodorant and just putting on a stick and be like, shit.
Puts it all on. He's like, oh man, I gotta pee. Starts taking it all back off.
That part where immediately like just
Oh, it's not the-
every
not the
buckle.
kind of jumpsuit that has like crotch buttons that you can just kind of undo that bit when you need to. Got like a butt flap, no? Okay.
Go,
No,
man. Just go.
It's like a onesie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
no. So that was Liam's montage. That was
Okay.
it's combat armor. Andy's got rifles slung and cutting torches and bolt guns and everything else. Maintenance jacks.
All right. Deacon.
Deacon's pretty straightforward. It's bullets and guns, guns in holsters. A weird wet hair flip at one point, and then totally ends with filling Cattiopea's cat food bowl and cleaning the cat box.
Amazing.
Oh.
I forgot about the damn cat. Oh my gosh. Okay.
What?
Daddy, who's
Oh.
gonna miss Daddy?
I'll be right back. I will be right back.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will, Mr. Fluffernuts.
Tim, you need
Oh
to
my
come up with
gosh.
like a roll table, like a D20 roll table for what crochet outfit the cat is wearing on any particular day.
I'll have
But
one
you
for next
Absolutely.
time. Yep, I can do that.
That's awesome. Phoebe, what's your montage?
Oh man, she's in the med bay getting all of the med kits ready for every single person, including our new pilot. She's just, fanny pack style things, band-aids, all sorts of shit going into that pack. And yeah, she's going all in. Medical kit, surgical kit, you name it, she's got it. It's in the pack, it's ready to go. And ends it off with giving her good old dad a little kiss on the cheek and telling him, "You're gonna have to sit this one out, Dad."
No problem, kiddo. Have a good time. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I'm gonna work on my kickstand.
Insane. She's not even an adult. All right.
And with
This
that,
is
your
the
dad
Wild
jumps on
West of space.
your dad jumps on his longboard and skates off towards engineering. All right. Continuing to the left, we'll go Emilio. What does your montage look like?
Going to whatever room he was staying at the time, tossing like a tip for house cleaning on the bed, grabbing his guns, strapping them in, throwing his excuse me, clothes into a duffel bag. It's like 75% Hawaiian shirts
Yes.
and like a couple pairs of khaki pants in there. Slings that, grabs his little bobblehead and heads of the ship. He's like sits down, starts beep boop bop beep, puts the bobblehead like smacks on the head like wah, 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 wah.
Love that.
Great. And last but certainly not least, Susanna.
Okay, so my montage starts with like a close-up shot of the fancy glass coffee set that she has in her room. She's making a coffee. Then it cuts to her boots that she's lacing up, the combat boots, and like it's a close-up of like the laces being pulled tight. It zooms further up, like she's essentially wearing a Black Widow style, like black lycra, fucking bodysuit. Pans up, you see her put the guns in the holsters next to her thighs, all of that pans back up. From behind, it shows her sliding on the tailored science coat thing, like the what are they called, lab coat that
Lab coat,
Brooks
yeah.
made. It shows that from behind her, shrugging that up onto the shoulders, cuts back around to the front, puts the glasses on, shots the coffee, and then walks out the door.
Beautiful.
I don't know how you shot the coffee when it's so viscous.
Oh, this is my personal coffee set.
Yeah.
I have a fancy ass coffee set in my
I
room
forgot.
that none of you know
Oh,
about.
I forgot. Yeah. So I imagine we
Fancy
walk
bullshit like scientific glassware kind of bullshit things. Yeah,
a repurposed chemistry set in
Yep.
the form of
Yep.
coffee maker.
exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I think we're walking down from our ramp looking like the most professional mercenary team that has ever assembled.
Until one of
We
us
vaguely
trips on the last
squeak
step.
of pleather.
What's that squeaking?
What is this,
Stealth
Underworld?
disadvantage.
Yeah, Underworld. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like somebody trips, takes Phoebe with them.
Oh,
I-
no.
the
Guns
underworld
start
suit
falling
had
out
a
of
built.
holsters.
The underworld suit had like a built-in high heel. Like,
Yeah. Please tell me someone like jumps off a building and does the land and then walk thing. Please tell me someone.
I think if Liam falls, he'll go for it. But
So
until then,
terrible.
the 3-point landing.
Yes.
Yep. All
Superhero
right.
landing. Superhero landing.
All of you get to the ship. You see Emilio's already in position, turning everything on, switching on, switches, getting everything all ready to go. This is a smaller ship, so there's enough room for all of you to fit in there comfortably. And there's a very small amount of room for like cargo. This was not meant to be like a cargo vessel. This is definitely like a shuttle of some kind. But yeah, so everybody meets up and you're free to discuss and talk about anything before we start doing rolls to head to where we're heading to.
Yeah, I think Liam kind of ducks his head into whatever the cockpit is. Mr. Emilio, does the ship look all right? Do you need anything? Is everything responding?
Yeah, unless something bleeps up, you're like, oh yeah, no, we'll totally be out of here before we die. It'll be fine. I'm kidding. Pilot humor. Sorry.
Promises. Just kind of like back out of the cockpit, and then kind of looks around, kind of in doing a loose inspection. He said they fixed it up, but this thing was pretty messed up the last time we left it.
It was indeed. So what we will do then is I'm going to have Liam roll strength and heavy machinery, and I'm going to have Emilio roll agility and piloting.
All right.
And then whoever else wants to do anything, let me know, and we'll.
Zero stress right now.
I want to get a read on Emilio. Just as a like a vibe check. Yeah. Like, can I make an argument for like a wits observation kind of vibe check on Emilio?
Sure.
All right, cool.
I got 2 successes.
Perfect.
Emilio got 1.
All right, that's really all you need.
Yeah.
So, Emilio, you're flipping switches and, things are bleeping and blooping as they should. Doesn't seem to be anything super crazy going on. They definitely have like hot wired some stuff. Probably not like up to code, we'll say, but it'll do.
Code Schmode. He flies.
As long as it flies.
And with your piloting role, you get everything turned on correctly, all the switches in the correct position, and the ship it powers up. You hear the engines kick on and everything. It's starting like it's supposed to. Liam, with your 2 successes, you're doing your pre-flight inspection without the cards. Just doing what you do. You're doing it Sergeant Rumsey style, and
No.
you notice like good to go. See you when you get back. You see like there's a few screws missing here and there, but they don't seem to be like structural.
Can I do something specific with the 2 successes?
Absolutely.
I guess I'll find my way to wherever Mother is hooked up.
Okay.
Mother, display final input. Kind of seeing whatever alternate kind of hidden stuff that could have been maybe layered into this mission.
So you see like it's got a autopilot course already laid in and everything. And like you're looking at it and it leaves the planet. It's only like a few hours to the war zone, we'll call it. And you do see there's a crap ton of debris. It's almost like a asteroid belt. Like you can see all the debris and everything. You can see the ship itself just kind of like there. There's debris. And then you notice the part that De Laurentiis just casually left out. And it's that around the ship, the Marines, in a last-ditch attempt to get away, had launched mines.
He did say a type of field. Guys!
What now?
Kind of a veritable minefield situation here.
I knew it. I knew this job wasn't going to be easy. Fuck
That
us,
ain't
I
good.
guess.
Oh. Yeah, I guess
Anyway,
letting
you guys
Amelia
can-
know too.
Oh, minefield. Yeah, this will be extra fun. All right.
Now,
Oh,
Susanna, what did you... Sure, yeah. Whatever you say. How many successes did you get?
3.
God.
Hey, I roll
Reading you like a
11 dice
book.
with observation, so
Jesus.
scientist.
That's fair. So, like, what kind of information are you trying to glean from the pilot?
Basically, 2 things. I think, firstly, I would like to know if he is actually as competent as he believes that he is. Is can he do the job? Basically, is the first thing. The second thing is there anything about this pilot that indicates that taking him onto our team would be a bad idea? Like, do I get the vibe that he's running from anything? Do I get the vibe that there's more going on than he's letting on? That sort of stuff. Can we take him at face value, basically?
Okay. Well, I'm going to turn that over to Emilio.
So on a kind of a scale from a 1 to 10 on a pilot, he'd be a solid 8.
Okay.
And then no, there's no running anything. It's just a guy that will used to go around shooting stuff and getting paid. Decided he had more fun flying stuff, and there was more money in it.
Cool.
And he didn't have to wear a uniform. He could wear flip flops and a Hawaiian shirt and fly a ship. He didn't give a shit.
All right, cool.
He's going full wash mode.
Yeah.
It's very much like the Mel Gibson Lethal Weapon vibe.
Yeah. Perfect.
Love
You
it.
knock your shoulder at a location all the time too?
Nah. I got it taped in. It's fine.
Speed tape. All right.
Okay, cool.
So with that being said, the montage done. You guys had discussed. So Liam had mentioned the minefield. Sounds like we're still carrying on anyway.
You said it's a few hours.
Yep.
Till we get there. I think at some point Liam goes over to Phoebe and sits down across from her seriously, because like we're not gonna have a repeat of last time, right? And pulls out a deck of worn Uno cards. And he begins to shuffle.
Oh yeah, no, get ready. Get ready, Liam. My competitive
Just cracks the
side
deck.
has not left me at all.
Yeah. If anyone
Awesome.
else wants to come and join,
Deacon will join the game.
Susanna's just going to observe.
Like everybody's all standing here watching Uno, and then like Emilio just kind of appears watching.
What you got doing?
Like, who's flying the ship? Oh, the ship, right? The ship. Beautiful. All right, so you are playing your game of Uno. I'm just going to have both of you roll a single D6, or anybody playing, because Deacon, you said you're playing too. So roll a single D6. Whoever rolls the highest wins.
Oh, oof. I kinda-
Rolly.
Two.
Okay,
Liam has a fan of cards.
Do we roll again?
Like,
Yep.
you got draw board like 3 times.
Woohoo! 6.
Oh,
Phoebe's dangerous.
Hell yeah!
Phoebe's cheating. So, yeah, Phoebe's like making up the rules, like the whole +4 on a +4. Like,
No, 100%. Y'all got
I
gut.
can't count that.
I swear she hides cards.
Next beef jerky bags on y'all. I'm just letting you know.
Wait, I'm supposed
The
to
good
have
stuff.
cards?
The real beef.
Deacon's eating the cards. Like,
This weird
Uh,
taste in beef jerky.
so a few hours pass by. You play some rousing games of Uno. Phoebe ends up as the all-time Uno champion of this particular day, and you all arrive at the location. And you see just Emilio. You see it all first because pilot.
Here's hoping he does.
There is just an insane amount of wreckage, and not like movie style where it's all like on one 2-dimensional plane. It's 3 dimensions. It's everywhere. Some of it's spinning in place. Some of it still has like very light momentum, so it's just kind of like drifting. And you can see the massive Colonial Marine, there we go, ship.
Space Marine, I'm out.
Yeah, we're mixing universes. You see the massive ship in the back just kind of like floating. You can see some sparks and like lights flickering. And between the wreckage and the ship, you see clear as day, they look like those old-timey sea mines that are just like
The one that had the
hanging out
chains
in
on 'em?
space. Yeah, exactly.
Takes his aviators out of his pocket, like, all right, here's where the fun begins. Yeah, kind of like switches on whatever comm he has access to. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Please buckle up for safety. Things might get a little explosive.
He says that with everyone standing right behind him. He's like, attention, all passengers.
I don't know if you've done this before, but try not to hit the mines.
G Corp, thanks for that.
Anytime, good fella.
It's
I'd rather not die today.
like you all can hear Emilio because he's right there, but when he's speaking over the thing, it's like.
Imagine it has that back loop like screech.
Yeah.
Like-
There's like static and screeching.
He turns around. Everyone, turn off your mics.
Hey,
Yes.
trying to be professional here.
This is gonna be fucking epic.
Woo!
We'll start setting up to film.
And with that,
Hey y'all, I'm going live.
You're too good at that, Lennon. Too good.
Jesus. I'm-
feeling risky, might delete later. IDK. So we need an agility piloting role from
All
Emilio.
right.
Now,
Can I add a helping dice?
yes, I was just about to say, anybody who wants to chime in and tell me how they would like to help, we can try and get the largest dice pool possible.
All right.
Oh, you go first.
Oh, I guess using Mother to assist with like showing where bombs are at, different clusters. That's what I got.
Okay. No, it doesn't have to be elaborate. That works. That's fine. Okay.
Is there like a second, whatever, steering thing?
Oh yeah, like a
Right.
co-pilot.
A
Yeah.
co-pilot, yeah. So, me and Phoebe's just gonna kind of slump into it and not even really ask, but she's gonna help Emilio out that way.
Phoebe Riker maneuvers into the co-pilot. Like,
Kind of just looks over at Emilio, head nods at him, like, "Yeah, we got this."
Yeah. Totally not gonna die today.
today is a good day to die.
Susanna's going to help by she's a scientist. Usually, I mean, her specialty is xenobiology, but she also has a relatively good understanding of physics. So she's going to take that knowledge to help, like in terms of navigating this field with regards to collisions, angular momentum, things, predicting where things go when they collide with each other, like presuming that this field has a little bit of movement and activity happening in it. She's going to help with that sort of prediction.
Wow. Okay.
So
so
that
and
helps?
then-
I don't know. I hope
It does.
that helps.
It does. Like that's pretty
Yours
elaborate.
sounded very
honestly.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
damn. Okay. Liam's over here like beep bleep bloop mother
Yeah.
auto like
I
AI this
imagine
shit.
he's wearing
Yeah.
like a helmet, right? And then it'd look like Droid with like the different like asteroids kind of coming in, but they're landmines.
Yeah.
It's kind of like because let's face it, Alien is like 80s. It's from the 80s, but it's meant to be in the. So I feel like Liam's got a helmet on like they used in Star Wars for Luke's training, but he's also got like 2 power gloves. He's like,
And if you can see the UI, it's like hackers.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
He's invading the kernel. Deacon is going to help by
Mr. the
queuing up
Blade.
his personal playlist, hitting play in the cockpit, and having the music rock out while giving Emilio a shoulder rub.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Best help so far. That's the best.
Best help action I've heard.
Right?
Yeah.
Forget all that science stuff.
A
Yes.
surprising amount of K-pop.
You're a Lutron.
I need you to understand that soldiers in the battlefield will listen to the weirdest shit.
Oh, I'd believe that.
Trust me on this one.
Peanut butter jelly time on loop.
Yep.
Yep,
Bacon,
yep,
bacon,
yep.
pancakes, bacon, bacon.
Some Katy Perry.
All right. So with everybody chiming in, that means that Emilio will get 4 extra D6.
Let's
Uh,
go.
Number after
Those-
3, Amelia.
Who did?
So you get 2 successes on it.
Hey, worth it,
Hey.
worth it. Yeah.
That's all it takes.
So,
That's all it takes.
Yeah, he's gonna use the second one to use the show off stunt.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a thing for pilots. They get like a
Yeah.
thingy for that.
And he just
And
makes this look good.
does that have any kind of mechanical benefit?
Nope.
What does that do?
Nope, it just makes it fancy.
Okay. So, with that being said, first, I'm going to say, Deacon, what song comes on as the engines light up?
Great balls of fire.
Hey, nice.
All right.
I would have also accepted Firework by Katy Perry.
Yeah.
So the camera like looks at the wreckage and everything in the back end of the ship. Great Balls of Fire begins playing, echoing through space as the burners light up on this little shuttle of a ship. And Emilio, describe how the ship tears ass through this field.
So normally you'd see a pilot kind of like ease into the throttle. Like, no, it is just 0 to 100 to where like anybody not holding on to something that's like tossed back a little bit. And then it's just these wide arcs, and at least like one where it's just a complete, flip over.
So I'm going to say to address the question that we have, everybody is going to be at a 0 stress right now.
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
going to put
Cool.
I'm going to put everybody at a baseline 0 stress.
Speak for yourself, Ray. I wasn't strapped in.
Deacon suddenly gets 6 stress.
I feel like
Just was able to walk again.
Susanna has she's very casually leaning back in the doorway with one foot pressed up against the other side of the doorway, and she's like got her clipboard out and she's doing shit just casually as the ship's going upside down and whatever, but just like wedged in a doorway.
Beautiful.
Comes to like level it out. Like, all right, artificial gravity works.
Emilio perfectly executes the 5 Ds of piloting, and which oddly enough are the 5 Ds of dodgeball. And you basically like drift up to the side of the wreckage, the giant colonial marine ship.
Like a glove.
Ah,
Nailed it.
oh, what are you doing on the floor?
Everybody's like, oh, what? Okay, what happened?
Except Susanna, who's just chill
Yeah,
in the doorway.
like heels up on the console, like. doo-doo-doo. Told you not to ride like that. What if the airbags deploy?
It's fine.
All right.
Do we-
Final stop. Everyone off.
Yeah, how do we like dock with this thing? Is there a
There's
Umbilical.
2 options. You can connect to the umbilical, or you can actually dock this ship because it's small enough. You can actually go into the hangar bay of the larger ship.
which is better for a quick exit? Like if we had to get the fuck out. Which is the
Umbilicals are
better
kind
option?
of a pain, to
Umbilical.
be honest.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I imagine because all sorts of games and movies where the like umbilical doesn't release.
Mm,
Or
Yeah.
it loads in the middle.
If we're
Yeah.
hauling cargo, we can't like both go both directions on an
Mm.
umbilical.
That's that would slow that down significantly.
So
Mm.
cargo hold is also a
Yeah.
lot more secure. Things can't really get to us very easily unless they're
that-
inside already. But
That was my concern. Is
There's
yeah,
no way there's anything on this derelict ship in space. Come on, man.
No, no. We're all gonna be safe. We're all gonna have a good
have a
time.
good time.
Having a good time. Having a good time.
That's what's playing right now. Bad timing. Bad timing.
Man, you got a kick-ass playlist, Corp.
either way, I imagine when the dock like or the ramp goes to like kind of fall, it makes like the hissing sound of a xenomorph as it's like
Yeah, yeah.
immediately everyone's sobered up. All like the good times are just
Yup.
trauma.
Collective trauma.
Yeah.
So is that the plan? I don't want to presume.
oh
You all landing in the shuttle bay?
So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah. I think for speed and
just the pure fact of not being able to take stuff back and forth is like, well, that's gonna take us 10 times longer. I don't want to be here that long.
yeah.
true.
That's fair. All right. You land the ship in the shuttle bay. You've done this many times before. I'm not going to have you roll for anything super crazy. And you see, like, there's just crap thrown everywhere. There's damage all over the place. You can see, like, where weapons have been discharged.
Acid damage? Do I see any
Yeah.
acid damage?
Bloody good question.
Important question.
Chat, give me a D6 roll, please.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Just the Elmo on fire meme is currently
Yeah.
that. I can see him just.
They got you a 2.
A 2. You do not see acid damage.
Okay. I don't like the way you played
Yeah.
that.
There was no way I could answer that in which you would be happy.
No.
Yeah,
Oh no. Okay.
I want Susanna to roll with her 11 dice, and I want 6 successes. And the
Yeah,
answer to be a definitive no, there is no acid. And then
Okay.
I would feel okay.
Can I roll next observation? Looking actually not just for acid damage. I think Susanna is looking for, because we've been told that there are potential predators out there. I would like to look for anything that would give us a clue about what the fuck's going on with the alien shit.
How
Yeah,
are the
I
dead
mean-
bodies displayed, Ray?
You know that
They have
the predators exist because Ralphie told you they exist.
Yeah.
Just one success
Yeah, not
out of
immediately.
11.
I don't know nothing. That guy shot somebody and then said there was people out here killing other people. I don't know what kind of predator is he, man.
I thought we were talking about a TV show.
I thought Chris Hansen was going to show up.
Susanna, what did you get?
Just one out of 11.
Okay, just one's all you need. Okay, you do not see any acid damage. I will
Okay.
say, with your success though, what does seem like odd is that there are no bodies. There's lots
Are
of
there, like-
blood, lots of claw marks, lots of weapon marks, but there's no bodies.
Mm.
You get out of here, Phoebe.
I just point that out to everyone. Like,
Huh.
Man.
Well, that's weird.
Amelia, do you plan to stay with the ship?
No. He like goes down to a rack and pulls out one of the pulse rifles. Like, I'm coming with.
Phoebe immediately starts handing out the medical kits to everybody. Everybody get the fanny pack. Put it on you right now. I'm not playing.
Phoebe's like, can I preemptively give you nap relief?
Yeah, well, actually, that's a good question. What is it?
Brought my own.
It's kind of like a hodgepodge of like Naproline and then just like surgical kits and things of that nature. All sorts of stuff in there.
Awesome.
Mine is super glue and a rock.
I think there's a moment where Liam's trying to get the fanny pack around all of his belts, and it's just decides to belt it into the front of all of his belts, so it doesn't go all the way around, but it's
Strap it
just
to the
there.
straps.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. There's, Deacon got a little extra special, like Starburst and Jolly Ranchers in his, though, so.
Sugar Rush!
Love that.
Pity the fool!
Push pop.
We got
Ring
the edibles
pop.
in theirs. I mean, I've got to make friends with them.
I guess the question I have with regards to all of that is, does Deacon have a limp after his leg was dang
How
near
long?
destroyed?
How long were we on this station?
I'd say probably a couple weeks at least.
Then I believe I am like it's not a permanent limp. It was when I got a chance to rest, it heals up.
Okay.
But I play it up anyway for sympathy.
he's hobbling.
Diva.
I actually
That's
pull
why
him
you
to
got
the
the candy.
side. I actually pull him to the side and say, if we're dealing with some kind of creature that hunts, I don't think it's a good idea to look like you are already impaired. You will be singled out.
It's a good idea.
His
Hobble,
mom keeps
hobble,
going,
hobble.
I'd rather them come
Turns
for
and
me
shoots
than
Emilio
you,
in the
Doc.
leg.
yeah.
Well,
I think,
if you're willing to do that.
Liam's gonna look around for some sort of storage loader, considering we're gonna have to move heavy crates. We're in a
I could try
docking
that.
bay.
Yeah, there's a power loader that's like squat down. Like it's not folded up, but you know what I mean? Like it's down with
Yeah.
its knees folded up so you can just climb in and stand up in it.
Yeah, in like loading mode so you can get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Liam will cram himself into one of those. Just
Can we see the shit that we need to pick up? Like, is that in the cargo bay, or do we have to go looking throughout the ship for it?
The weapons that De Laurentiis wants are actually in the armory, which is much deeper into the ship, because it couldn't
Okay.
be that easy.
All right, get out of the power loader, Liam. It's not time for that.
damn it. I just got it all spun up. It's like going through a shutdown procedure.
Oh,
Anybody with good comm tech got a map of this place?
I could get one, actually. He's got electrical tools that he can use too.
I've for wits comtech, I roll 8 dice if that's.
Ooh, that sounds wonderful.
You got me beat.
Phoebe's
Let
like,
me keep
I
my
get
one."
one.
I get
Uh,
0 for Comtech,
good.
but 3 in
shit.
wits if we were gonna add that.
I get 5.
Wait.
I don't know what I was doing.
Wits is my thing. Everything else, forget it.
Yeah, no, which is my number 2? Actually, could I help Suzanne and give her an extra D6?
Yep.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
It's like, oh, this isn't too far from piloting stuff. I need a piece of cake.
I have one of those little pads, the SSDD, so I'll help as well. Hey,
I'll
one.
roll it.
We'll take it.
Yeah, still 1, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Very easily you use the deal to see exactly where you need to go. It does look like there's some debris in the way, so it's going to take like some lifting and stuff like that to clear stuff out of the way, or shoot it.
Liam's
save
ready
them
for some
bullets.
lifting if it needs to.
Mhm.
Happy to let him do it.
Yeah, same.
All
I
right.
think Phoebe's gonna look for a dolly to like help out Liam.
Good idea.
That man looked at that power loader like I look at a new ship. Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
slack him.
You are easily able to find a dolly, and
Why don't you bust up
essentially,
your back. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
no, you're fine. I love it. You all see that there's one staircase that leads up to the main part of the ship, or like the rest of the ship, rather. So, as you open the door leading into the rest of the ship, it does not take you long to see. There's beams down in the way. There's like sparking wires everywhere. It's bad. It's dark.
Flashlight out.
Yep. Definitely flashlights out.
Wait,
Can I also use? I have a motion tracker. I would like to use that. It works long range in close quarters. Yeah. I don't know if we've done that. I have to make a power supply roll after its use. I'm not sure if we've done that before, but yeah, I'd like to do that, please.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say no on the power supply roll. You should be fine. We'll just...
Ooh,
Yeah.
small raid.
You got a raid?
A raid of 2.
Woo!
so
Well,
ready.
welcome.
Thanks for the raid.
that's
Raiders!
what's up. Hell
What's
yeah.
up? What's up, Sea King? Welcome. All right. First things first, Liam, you're going to have to do some heavy lifting. So we're going to do strength and stamina, I think.
Okay. Am I just lifting stuff, or does it have to do with those beams and such?
Yeah, you're just kind of like throwing them out of the way, just moving them off to the side so everybody can get through.
Would you let me use my bolt gun for a +2? Kind of bolting things out of the way?
Sure, yeah. You like lift it up.
staple
Like,
this
Just gird
back
her up
together.
here. King Grant, there we go. Get it out of the way. This one over here.
Bury that.
Just
But, like,
read it
now I
right
get
in
to
the
roll.
hallway while I'm at it.
I get to roll all 10 dice. And only one success. But it is a success. 10 dice, 1 success is crazy.
Oof.
all right, you are bolting stuff out of the way. Everybody's, being careful of the power lines that are down. You got your flashlights out and you're looking. You pass by the galley, and of course, the first thing you notice is the janky ass Mr. Coffee machine.
They have the same one as us. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's standard issue. It's just across the fleet. Just commonplace. And you make it the rest of the way pretty easily to the armory. Now, when you head in, there's no power to any of the lockers or anything. So they're going to require either physical movement, like ripping them open, shooting them open. You're going to have to find out a way to get them open somehow.
Could I cutting torch it without hitting the stuff in it?
That depends on how many successes you roll.
I also have a cutting torch on me for some reason. I must have gotten it from my dad. Can I help Liam out?
Phoebe's like, I can help.
Yeah.
I think
What the
Liam like turns the
You
gas
don't
down a
have
little bit.
flamethrower?
Like, all right.
Can't be tight if it's a liquid.
Yeah, I think with that said, with Phoebe with the cutting torch, Liam just kind of showing where to cut, and it's that moment of like when you're teaching someone a job that you do, you almost are paying more attention than you were to do it like normally.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see if we can't cut at the hinges, so we're at the not hopefully cutting these weapons.
Yeah. That would give him like that help die though.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Sweet. So we're rolling 11 total because I'm using my cutting torch.
Yeah. Her one level of artificer. Yes.
3 successes.
Golly.
Hey!
You are able to cut open all of the lockers unless somebody else is like trying to take a different locker. But you open it up and you see there's like one locker is completely full of pulse rifles. Another locker has 3 of the I forget the name
Smart
of them,
guns?
Smart
the
guns.
big old smart guns. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then there's a few other ones that just have like, you know, hand pistols, things like that. But you finally come across like all doubt in your mind is erased that De Laurentiis could give a shit less about all these other weapons. This is what he's after. And when you open it up, you see plain as day a very large bomb.
Mm.
Hey.
Is
Like
it
like the
and I-
crazy it's like the crazy Mission Impossible style where it's got like the clock face on it and everything, like the digital clock
Yes.
face.
Did he specify what he wanted? Like, or was he just like, bring me this shit from the armory?
Yeah, he
How
was like, just bring me the weapons.
How much
Okay.
time is on it?
Is it fucking?
Luckily, it is not active.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure it wasn't on because it would have been a bad time for us.
No, we can fix that.
Yeah. It's
Is
the,
it-
the red wire. The red wire. It's always the red
I'm
wire.
like,
I'm
whoa.
I'm
colorblind.
red green colorblind.
Joke's on you. They're all gray.
I was about to say I knew I didn't like that guy.
Well, I think Liam's like, all right, I got this one. Is gonna kind of look for an easy way to transport this bomb. It's got handles on it.
I'll say that the crate that it's loaded in does have handles on it. It's definitely going to take 2 people, though.
Well, Deacon upgrades to a smart gun.
Rightly so.
I mean, he did. De Laurentiis did say that we could keep whatever else we found, right? So, can we just
Yeah.
pick up like armfuls of the rest of it as well? Just
Yeah, absolutely.
to sort out once we get back to the ship, but like grab everything kind of thing.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I'll let you drag anything that you can carry, pretty much.
Oh no.
Armfuls of weapons and.
No, this is scary now.
Well, Phoebe brought a dolly, so like we can pile that shit up, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the crate
Starting with
needs
the
2 people to move
bomb.
it? Or could it fit on the dolly?
Oh, the bomb will not fit on the dolly.
Oh, funny.
From the looks of it, the
Well-
smart gun would be kind of big for Phoebe, huh? I was just looking it up and I'm like, damn, that's a big boy.
I remember the movies where they're like hefting it up and it looked heavy for like
It has a support arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
oh
say
damn, that is big.
It's about the size of a 240 Bravo. That's fine.
Does she see
It's fine,
any like upgraded handgun that she can maybe get? Because she's just rocking the service pistol right now.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of weapons. Like you'd be able to upgrade easily.
Okay.
I think I'm also rocking the same service pistol. So yeah, can we do maybe? Yeah, I might have a look after this session and upgrade if that's all right.
Yep, absolutely.
Cool. Well,
And with that, who is carrying the bomb? La Bomba.
I guess I gotta help him.
I got one of it, but
I mean, I
Yeah.
would, but hostile territory. I think you'd rather me have on point, looking for shit to shoot.
yeah.
Strength is my dump stat, or one of my 2 dump stats. I don't think you want me on it.
It's right there in the middle.
I think between, me and or Phoebe and Susanna, we could probably get some of them on to the dolly at least, while Liam and Emilio are hand carrying the other one.
Perfect.
Awesome. You all begin dragging this thing along. So the 2 of you that are carrying the crate with the bomb, I need you to make strength and stamina.
Oh, that is not a big dice pool for Elmo.
Is there a way for me to help with that? I don't know how,
Not-
but
I mean, maybe moral support.
I got one.
I also have
you got
one.
this, Emilio.
Yeah. So
He
both
digs
of
down
us
deep into that.
succeeded.
Fuck you! I'm not gonna look weak in front of some civvy.
Chat, I'm going to need a D6 roll. I really hope that some of the raiders are still hanging out. And if you are, I will tell you, if you type !D6 in our chat, it will roll a command. And I'm going to need that roll to do stuff and junk.
And things. all
Stuff
the
and things.
Stuff
Don't
and
do it.
junk and
Uncle
things.
Trap.
Emilio, you're lifting with all back.
I'm supposed to lift on my back in a jerking, twisting motion, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, CK.
Oh,
With a
yes,
5.
thank you. With a 5. Beautiful. It actually showed up in StreamYard this time. It never,
StreamYard's doing good
nice.
today.
it never does that.
Yeah. Everything's showing up for
Um,
me in StreamYard is nice.
Yeah, there must have been an update or something because I've never seen it do that.
Oh, that's good.
You're finally living right, Ray.
Yeah. So, roll of a 5.
Good news. That's good because I just put Nightbot commands for dice on my channel for no reason.
Everyone is carrying stuff. You are walking down the hallway. You're heading past the galley yet again. Everything's going awesome. Super fine. No problems at all. Until that roll of a 5. Phoebe,
Yes.
you feel something thin and cold wrap around your neck and pull you up into the air as a filament wire garrote basically pulls you up by your neck.
Oh man, she's Phoebe's definitely
Holy
gonna.
shit.
I mean, if she's able to, like, definitely let out a scream. And am I like she's being completely lifted up off her feet?
Oh yeah, you're like, so everybody's like the camera's looking down the hallway. Everybody's just walking along. Do. Phoebe's got the dolly and everything, and all of a sudden Phoebe is ripped up into the air.
Okay. Yeah, no, she's definitely gonna scream and kind of like go for her neck to try to see if like she can even get this whatever's around her neck off. But assuming that she can't, she's gonna reach for a knife like at her hip and try to like pull it out and cut whatever it is like above her head that she can like feel. Not at her neck, obviously.
Scalpel.
Yeah, yeah.
She
Actually, yeah, she's got a
legitimately
hook.
does have, yeah, she does legitimately have a knife though, not just a scalpel.
I
So
assume this would happen too fast for us to try and like grab her as she's being pulled up. It's probably too fast, right?
I don't know if we want to.
Fair.
Yeah.
That will pressure upward motion.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
Actually,
So Phoebe does take 1 point of damage. I will say that, and
Mhm.
everybody does see like, so it's not like, zoom, she's gone. Like you all see her getting lifted up.
Oh, legs
And-
kicking and everything.
Yeah, and you can even hear her scream momentarily.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when everybody sees like Jean-Claude Van Damme like leg split style holding itself up against the ceiling is a predator. And it's got this thing like it's got its wire wrapped around Phoebe and it's like pulling her up to the ceiling. The little Wolverine claws are sticking out just waiting for her to get close enough.
Stress. So do I get stress?
You do get
Yeah.
get stress.
I feel like that as much as I don't want it, I think I should get my 2 stress die back.
this is
I
a
think I would
stressful
definitely
situation.
elect to take a stress as well.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it has the same mechanic as seeing an alien for the first time.
It does. Yep.
Okay. Cool. That's
Well, this is
true.
an alien.
Yeah.
It's just not an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I could
I forget
Try
what
and
they're
shoot it.
actually called. It starts with a
Yautja.
Y, I think. Yeah.
Yautja.
All right. Yeah. Am I able to free myself? Hopefully. With the
So
knife?
you're gonna give me a strength close combat roll.
Okay.
You're good at that, right, kid?
Are you
Yeah.
are you wearing personal
Actually, not
armor?
Terrible.
please say yes. Please say yes. Please say yes.
You know, I don't necessarily see anything in my gear, so unfortunately, no.
What about a metal choker around your neck?
Didn't we go shopping at some point and get everybody shit?
I
Wasn't
thought
there?
so.
I don't think Phoebe was there for that episode.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I don't think I was.
Oh no.
Let's see what we got.
We took an unarmored 15-year-old on a fucking. This is
And this kid's
is
is
so
way
fucked
dope
up.
to school.
Worst parents ever.
No
Hey,
success.
my dad's back on the ship.
Yeah.
So
He was
with,
like, "You're on your own, kid."
yeah, with no successes, you find that the wire that it's using to pull you up is actually made of metal, and so you're not able to cut it with your scalpel or rip it with your hands. Like this thing is choking the crap out of you. So with that being said, I think we're gonna roll initiative now.
How does that work in this game again?
So technically there is no initiative. It's just kind of like go for it.
Narrative.
Yeah. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll a d6 and we'll just go off of highest goes first. Oh, I dropped my d6.
Well, it's a 1.
You made me drop my die.
6.
Okay, so Liam's on a 6. Deacon's on a 4. Susanna is on 3. Okay. Emilio is 2.
There should be mobility.
Pilots, they have
modifiers.
terrible reflexes.
Right?
Yeah.
Predator is on a 5. And Phoebe, what you got?
I assumed I was going last since I'm like choking in the middle of the air.
Not necessarily. I mean, you could
No?
be panicking so hard that you're going to go first.
Okay. And you said I just roll one d6?
Yep.
I got a 5.
All right. So I'm going to give that to the player. You're going to go before the Predator. All right, Liam, you're first.
How far away am I?
5 feet.
How high is the ceiling? How high up is it?
20 feet.
Damn.
Okay. That is within range, though, of my bolt gun.
Sorry, Susanna, I can't do meters on the fly.
Sorry, what was the thing that you said?
It's 20 feet high, so the predator's 20 feet up in the air.
So
6
Divided by
meters.
3.
6.6 meters, I think, ish.
I don't even think it's that.
What are we? 20 feet, did you say?
Yeah. So it'd be 20 divided by 3. Whatever that works out to be.
I think a meter's like 3.5 feet.
Oh, it was 6.1 meters.
Okay.
So I was close.
So there you go. 6.1 meters.
So the bolt gun, armor double.
You're gonna fire a bolt at it?
Yeah, they do 3 damage and it's armor piercing.
Roughneck,
It is.
hello.
Feeling. Yeah, do it.
The
So-
fuck?
It's, but I think it's still agility, mobility, right? And
It's agility.
mobility, even if it is technically
Range?
a
Combat?
Yeah, agility, ranged combat.
range combat. Oh, it's not Liam's strong suit.
I mean, technically, there'd be an argument for it to be strength and heavy machinery, but
I would like to do that instead.
then in that
You let
case,
me.
no.
Oh no.
Oh
Okay.
man.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it with the caveat that because you're not using it correctly, you're going to lose 1 die.
Okay. I will take that every day of the week. So it's strength and heavy machinery, losing 1 die, adding the stress.
Come on, panic. Come on, panic.
No successes. I'm gonna push the roll.
Yeah, do that.
So I add a stress
Yep.
and then do it again.
And do it again.
Phoebe! Oh god. So I got a success, but I also got a failure on the stress die.
On the stress die? All right.
no. Ooh.
You
Oh,
have
no.
bolted Phoebe to the wall.
When
I
did
think-
Kanoko get her?
I think I also still hit, but then the stress also happens. If
It
it's
does.
That's and a thing. Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna roll d6 and add your stress level to it.
Oh god. So how was that? 2 stress added 1. So that's 7.
7. Oh no. Oh no. So Liam, here's how this plays out.
Oh no.
Liam, you throw that that bolt gun up with a quickness, just trying to use that ranged style. And with everything that's going on, the sheer level of chaos, you find yourself with a nervous twitch. Because of your nervous twitch, every single person in this hallway has their stress level increased by 1.
Ooh, okay.
I imagine the bolt just whizzes by Phoebe. That makes everyone else's stress just go up. Like there's a nervous twitch, and the bolt just like shink, maybe takes off some hair with it.
I also picture like Liam having the far end of the bomb, so like he's turning and shooting right.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, he just like drops it.
I probably did, to be honest.
If you weren't going to, I was.
Yeah.
Fair
Oh.
enough.
Do I still get my 3 armor piercing damage?
You sure do. It pierces through. I don't remember. Do predators have acid blood? I don't think so.
No,
No,
they
they do
do
not.
not. They have the
In fact, their
glowing
blood is a
green.
natural base.
Yeah, it's
They
just
have
like
the neon green glow in the dark shit. That's it.
Yeah, looks like a
yeah.
glow
So
stick.
I'm gonna say the bolt definitely hits and like it embeds itself, and some of the green blood does fall out. It doesn't hit anybody, but it just kind of like because it'd be traumatizing alone, I think. But it's just kind of like spilling all over the hallway. A little bit is getting on Phoebe because Phoebe's directly below this thing.
It doesn't do anything
So
cool like
least
pin it to the
her-
ceiling, does it?
Least of her worries right now.
No, it doesn't bolt it to the ceiling, unfortunately.
It's worth asking.
No, it is. It is. It is wearing
Don't make
armor.
bolt guns
So-
like they used to.
Yeah.
They went for that cheap stuff. So that brings us to Phoebe.
Yeah. Well, I feel like she's just gonna be hacking at this thing, like, because I'm trying to put myself in her position and like adrenaline running, blood pumping, but not fully to the brain at this point, because you're just being almost choked out in that sense. She's just gonna continue to hack at this metal wire thing that's around her neck, like as furiously as she can.
Okay. It is starting to loosen up. Give me another strength close combat.
Okay. Try different die.
Look at kitty.
Okay. Do I have to roll stress with that too, right?
Yep.
Um, okay, I got one success, but what's a 6 on a stress die?
That's also a success.
Yep.
So you got
okay.
2 successes.
2
long as-
successes.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if that was bad.
No, great. It's a positive
that
part of
is
stress.
Yeah. So with your 2 successes, just as you get within range of this thing, like to where it can strike again, like strike with its little dagger things, you're able to cut through that garrote wire and fall to the floor below.
Yeah, Phoebe's gonna land pretty hard, just like kind of like coughing, trying to get her breath back, but she's also gonna roll the fuck out of the way.
That's okay. That's fair.
Good idea.
So the next on the order is the Predator itself, who just got bolt gunned. Rather upset about that. So it drops to the floor, like almost stomping on Phoebe, who manages to roll out of the way, like right before its boot comes down. And it like kind of leaps over everybody, like combat style, and does a grab on Liam, and basically shanks you with these spike things. And you take 2 points of damage.
Okay, so I am wearing an armor rating 6 vest. I forget how that works.
You roll the armor dice against the attack.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. So let's see.
I watched a whole other channel play this a bunch. I just absorbed it by proxy.
No
Nice.
successes.
Love to have you on
No.
the team.
Right? At least somebody knows the rules around here.
Yeah.
So, Liam, you get straight up shanked by this thing. And you see standing like down the hall where like the lights are flickering, like flickering in and out with the lights, is Kara.
I think he just keeps looking at Kara blink in and out. And that's where he's going to zone out until his next turn. How much health do I lose? Because I don't think I get a reaction for being stabbed. in
You
this.
lose 2 points.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I've got more. It's cool.
Right?
I've got
Deacon.
5 more.
Well, Deacon's
Oh, in
gonna.
that case, I meant 4 points.
Hey.
Deacon's gonna yell out to the group, "Everybody hit the deck!" as he hauls this smart gun around and lets loose right there.
What?
I was at the front, so I assume I'm like 15 feet away.
Sure.
Okay. So with stress dice.
Spray and pray.
No,
Fine.
this is targeted smart guns. They like aim for you.
Yeah.
Not spray and pray.
No, there's a mechanic with those.
2 successes, and the smart gun does plus. Oh, I'm sorry. That's bonus. 3 successes for 3 armor piercing damage.
Golly. Yeah, it rips through this thing's armor, and it immediately lets go of Liam and takes like 5 steps back as it just gets rocked and riddled with bullets. And that's going to bring us to Susanna.
So I see Deacon do that. I presume we brought more than one smart gun on this dolly. I'm
Yeah.
gonna fuck. I'm gonna try using one of them too. I'm gonna grab a smart gun.
Yeah!
Bludgeon it to death.
So this is agility ranged combat, right? For...
It is. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, sweet. Plus 2 stress dice. 1 success.
Okay. Yeah. Let me roll some armor. Oh wait, it's armor piercing. Never mind.
I believe so. God, I had it up. Just where is it?
Tim
Yes,
got
it is
It's AP.
3 damage armor piercing.
Golly, this thing looks terrible now.
Oh, there was a plus 3
It
bonus.
glows in the
Forgot about-
dark.
Yeah, it's
It's fun.
bleeding everywhere. It's not looking good. Emilio, it is your turn.
Yeah, he is now ducked because this thing jumped over his head. He ducked again because Deacon started spraying. So he's like rolling back to a knee, like with his pulse rifle, and just starts laying into it.
All right, awesome.
That is 2 successes. So that's going to be 3 armor piercing damage. Because I'm going to use the extra success to add another point of damage.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Ray, we got
Oh,
someone that knows what they're doing now.
I
What?
see that. Gonna have to give the monster some extra HP, I think.
That's
Oh,
not
no.
necessary, Ray.
Some heavier armor, maybe.
Hey, this
look,
thing tried to
it's-
garrot our 15-year-old. Come on, like the fact that we're all going.
The worst
fucking nuts
predator
is-
Come on.
ever.
On
Right?
the
You gotta-
onward. Honestly, I think
Nah,
we need
is
to
it
give us
though?
some witty
I mean-
banter.
I feel like going after 15-year-olds is a predator's MO.
Yeah,
My
It's
God.
a child predator.
that's terrible, but
We're on
Yeah.
a spaceship,
Terrible.
not Epstein's Island.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. That brings us back around to Liam.
So, would you let me retroactively do my resilient talent, where I can roll my strength to rebuff damage that I take? Because when I
Sure.
receive damage, I'm supposed to roll strength, and then if I get successes on that strength, I negate damage.
Sure.
Just real quick. So I roll my 5 strength. No successes, so it is for naught, and it won't let me push it because it's in the rules. So I'd have to reload my bolt gun. I'm not gonna do that.
Just hit him with it.
I am gonna get in with a knife if I can.
Jesus.
So I
I
grab my
he's
own
close
knife out.
enough.
Yeah. So knife, close combat. And I got 3 stress. Oh my god. So I do have a success, but another stress die flipped a 1.
Oh no!
Which makes sense. I'm screaming and crying.
You're seeing the dead ghost of your best friend. It's not like you're in
And
a
you
right
got shish
mind.
kebab.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I imagine as I'm held shish kebab, seeing Kara go down for my knife past all my belts and buckles, find it, and stab at its where I imagine like where the neck would be with my knife, but I'm still looking directly at Kara as I do it.
Nice. So that's cool. How much damage does that do?
2.
Jesus. All right. I didn't know a knife did that much damage.
Yeah.
All
You ever
right.
been stabbed with one, Ray?
That's
I
not
mean,
a knife.
It's been a while.
This is a knife.
It does that much damage because it's the point.
Ah.
Uh,
I missed a perfect moment for Liam to go, "That's not a knife," while shish kebab and then stab him with
This is
it.
a knife.
But let me roll my panic.
Yep. Panic.
Oh, so when the stress went up last time with the tick, did I also go up?
Yep.
8.
Okay, your nervous twitch turns into a tremble and you start trembling uncontrollably. So from now on, any roll that uses agility will suffer a -2
Got it.
until your panic stops.
Got it.
All right. So this thing is definitely looking like crap. And that brings us to Phoebe.
I think she's still on the ground, like coughing uncontrollably, trying to get her breath back. But she does manage to pull out the Magnum revolver that she was able to find in one of those crates. And sort of points it at the predator, but because Liam is sort of wrestling it with his knife, she doesn't want to take the shot. So that's more or less her turn.
Take the shot. All right. So this thing, realizing that it is not going to win, it's being shot with smart guns. All hell's breaking loose. It kind of like pushes itself back away from Liam a little bit and starts like typing on its wrist.
oh shit.
And you all hear like an audible like countdown timer start. And
Did that come from the bomb that we have?
nope, it's coming from
Okay.
its wrist. It has initiated self-destruct.
I've seen this movie.
Mm.
And we could defer that as characters. Like everyone above board knows what's going on, but the characters.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know what it
that
is,
means.
but I know a bomb beeping when I hear one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
pretty much. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Like there's good beeping and then there's bad beeping.
Corbin, what do those little numbers mean?
Above the table, if we
No,
cut,
my man. All these
If we
ships
cut-
have bomb detectors.
above the table, if we chop that, because if we chop that off, would that disconnect the? No, okay.
Mm.
Fuck.
No, because literally, like if you've seen any of the movies, there's ones where like it beeps it in and then chucks it.
It's
Yeah.
been a while since I've
An
seen
Alien
them.
versus
Yeah, okay.
Predator. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what
I
he
don't
did.
talk about those movies, but yes, god awful movies.
First one was great. You take that back.
No,
So basically, there's above the
It
table.
was
there's nothing to
amazing.
do here
It
but
was a
run.
work of art.
There's nothing we can really do to stop it.
Nope.
Okay. Susanna is gonna be devastated that she's not gonna be able to take a sample of this fucking alien with her. I guess we run.
Would you?
Liam, where's your knife? Like, is it in him?
Yeah. If he said he'd like pulled away from me, Liam would not have like pulled it back out. It would have been like wrenched from his hand.
Is this a big knife?
It's a big knife. Yeah.
Deacon will advance on the predator, attempt to pull the knife out of it, and cut its arm off.
I'm gonna allow it. It's like after it hit that, it like kind of backed into the wall and then like slumped down. So it's in the dying stages, pretty much. So it makes no resistance as you go over and pull the knife out, and then you just chop its arm off. It doesn't even move.
Oh, you're not gonna make me roll?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Are we out of combat?
Yes.
Okay.
So I like whoever's got the map. I need to know where the nearest airlock is.
I would probably remember
Sudan.
that. I've got a pretty good memory. Yeah. So I'll explain wherever the nearest airlock
Okay,
is.
well, then I'm hauling this beeping arm towards the airlock away from the group. Like, you know,
Yeah, no. Emilio's gonna take off after him. Like, fuck, he's not gonna be able to open the door.
I'm
All right.
I'm actually just staying behind and checking Phoebe's neck to see if that needs some like immediate first aid or whether it's okay.
And like through cough, she's like, "Is that fucking thing dead?"
As you say that, Liam, with the bolt gun point blank range through its mask, and just shink. Yeah, like.
Don't worry, his soul is bolted from his body.
Okay.
Danger the Terminator, the bad man with extreme prejudice.
I
So
think
here-
Liam drags the body over and throws it on top of the dolly with the guns on it.
Yes.
Got it, Susanna.
So
Fuck yes.
here's what we're doing. We're gonna leave this up to fate. Chat, I need you to make one last roll for me. Just one more exclamation mark D6 as we bring the show to a close.
We all blow up and die.
Well, not everyone.
thoughts and prayers.
I am entrusting Emilio and Deacon's fate into your capable hands.
Here goes nothing.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, so close. If it had been a 1, I was going to have that sucker detonate.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you, CK.
Good dice. Good dice spot.
Jesus, CK.
Kind dice spot.
Just want to die
Oh.
heroically.
So,
Try to get here.
without too much problem, Deacon, you're able to basically airlock this thing out into space. It makes a fair way out before it explodes, and thanks to the vacuum of space and the fact that it's way over there, it does not like set off any other mines or cause debris to start flying around. It's a pretty contained explosion.
Forgot about the mines. That'd have been pretty.
Mm.
It's fine. It's fine.
And so with that, you all are able to get back to the ship, load everything up without incident, and head back to De Laurentiis. And so without any kind of crazy cliffhangers, nobody dying or anything like that, we're going to close this session for the evening. Nice and easy, no crazy.
Can I stipulate one thing?
Sure.
Can we make a pit stop to drop the alien off, the Predator off at the on tilt before seeing De Laurentiis?
Mm.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
and
not
the
giving
rest
him
of the
shit.
weapons that we're keeping. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give him a fair amount of pretty much everything, but yeah,
Yeah.
he'll get
Yeah.
his big prize, and yeah.
Fantastic. Love it. Well, with that, we're going to close this session for the evening. Thank you to these amazing creatives who joined me this evening. You guys, you killed it. Great episode, lots of fun, lots of chaos, and like some scary stuff at the end. That was some good times. And thank you to chat. Your roles were absolutely amazing. Loved every minute of it.
Thank you.
Your commentary, chef's kiss, perfect. Tomorrow we are doing a
Witches
witchcraft,
and witches.
witches and wizards. It's a theme of Harry Potter, but we are keeping everything out of the bigot's hands. We have even renamed all of the houses. The only thing we kept was the idea that it's magical kids in a magical school. So that it's gonna be crazy. We have definitely taken things to a whole new level with that. Imagine everything that Hogwarts isn't. That's kind of what we did. So lots of players. We have 8 or 9 players that are going to be on stream tomorrow. It's a huge collaborative effort between STG, Magical Mists, Maestria Nord, and Dark Domains. Going to be crazy. Lots of stuff. Lots of fun.
What time is that at?
I think that one actually starts at 8 CST.
I can pull that up real quick and confirm that.
And yes, fuck turfs indeed, 1000% over and over. I'm even gonna put that. Look at that. Boom.
It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, there you go. So 7 CST. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be crazy. Everybody's characters are unhinged, and I love it. So thank you again. Sorry for dragging out the exit outro there. Thank you all very much for joining us. Please check in tomorrow, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Stick around for the outro video. It's really good. Lots of good stuff. It's new.
Oh, a new one. Ooh.
Bye, everybody.
Is it time for the credits? Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Scan this QR to come along. Together we are so strong. Our Discord is a second home. Hang with us and you'll never be alone. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming.